Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 5, Living Your Bliss. In this lesson, we practice turning inward to what inspires and makes us feel alive, to bring our meditation into our everyday lives. Deepak Chopra says nothing is as important as reconnecting to your bliss. We want to experience life fully while fully accepting and realizing that meditation in and of itself is not the goal. No more than breathing is the goal in and of itself. Instead, it serves a higher function and purpose. It's good news because most people do not and cannot live their lives inside of their meditation practice. We practice for the feelings, focus, and insights we might gain, yet we do so without any attachment to any of those things. We also practice so that these insights begin to permeate through our lives and ultimately help us live better lives. In Psalms it says, "I have stored what you have said in my heart, so I won't sin against you." This tells me that what you practice and devote time to will help you be on track and keep you on course when it is most needed. The thinking mind is a necessary experience for the creative life we desire. In meditation, we observe the thoughts and the emotions that come up, not to wish them away, judge, or censor, but simply to be aware of what is there. This awareness then helps us set new intentions for how we want to show up, how we want to feel, and how we want to respond. It allows us to begin the process of choosing new, more empowering thoughts. And that's what we're going to practice today. What it is that we want to feel, experience, and sense. Noticing what everyday objects hold our attention, sense of beauty, and wonder. Bringing to our awareness the beauty and inspiration already all around us every day. The first meditation practice is called practicing awe. It will help you to uncover your sense of reverence for what already exists in your daily life. So let's get to it right now. I invite you to close your eyes and center yourself by taking a deep, intentional grounding breath. You might choose to keep your arms relaxed or have your hands gently resting on your legs, palms upward or on your heart. When you feel centered and present, ask yourself, what am I in awe of? What everyday objects in your home, workspace, or anywhere else in your life give you a sense of awe? Notice if any specific object comes to mind. A gift that reminds you of a loved one or the moment it was given. A piece of jewelry that reminds you of something a close friend wears. A note, a rock, a flower someone close to you has in their garden. A pen that inspires you to write. An instrument that inspires you to play, or that someone you love plays or used to play. A blanket that used to belong to your grandmother and wraps you in her warmth whenever you use it. Imagine that you're walking around your home, office, or any other space right now, and notice the objects that captivate you, hold your attention, or give you a sense of awe. Objects that are always there but that you don't always pay attention to, that have been there so long they just fade into the background. Maybe it's the workmanship of a table, or the creativity of color in a work of art. Perhaps it's a very simple object that holds your attention and interest for no reason at all. You just feel a connection to it, a sense of awe at whatever inspiration created it and its purpose or function. Maybe it's the smoothness of a stone that was worked by water over a long period until it was perfectly shaped, beautiful to behold. Perhaps it's marveling at the strength of water to smooth out stone. What comes to your mind as you continue to explore objects that bring a sense of awe in your life? When you're ready, slowly and gently bring your awareness back to the room where your body is resting. Take a slow, grounding breath. Take your time. There's no rush to come back. And if you want, you can now open your eyes. Welcome back. So what did you notice? Were you able to reach and maintain a sense of awe? Are there many objects, feelings, and experiences in your life which open you to a sense of awe, beauty, or wonder? Make notes in your journal of any insights or share in the comments. It's important to know that life will always challenge you. Challenge is required for growth. Meditation creates a space to help you resist the urge to resist these challenges. Instead, to embrace them and see what meaning, wisdom, or insights they might have to offer. Trying to control events and circumstances activates the mind. Meditation is the complete opposite of control. We want to allow what is to be as it is. The changing landscape of your mind is just like the weather. You cannot control or change either, but you can adapt to it and make the most of it. Rain is as necessary as sunshine, and there is equal awe to be gleaned from both. And our thinking mind is as essential as our observing mind. It's needed to form connections, to brainstorm new ideas, to innovate, and even to multitask. The observing mind, on the other hand, brings in awareness of what is true. And there must be a balance between the two, just like there must be a balance between rain and sunshine. Most of us are already very well practiced with our thinking mind, but we need more practice with our observing mind. We want to learn to surrender to each moment as being complete in themselves. There is nothing for us to do or change. It's okay to have thoughts, but we want the ability to simply observe these thoughts without thinking. Thinking encourages our thinking mind to keep on thinking. On the other hand, observing calms the thinking mind and encourages it to find the space between the thoughts. We want to practice adapting to the thoughts of our minds as well as to the circumstances in our lives. Not to allow what is not working, but to notice it and gently begin the process to change it through acceptance. We're meaning-making machines. We create meaning out of every experience in our lives. We decide when, where to attach meaning, and what the meaning will be. For the most part, we do this unconsciously, and we then feel the weight and strain of meanings we have created which are not true, not the whole truth, or at the very least, meaning which does not suit how it is we want to feel. Doesn't it make sense then to be conscious of what we assign meaning to? To that end, We will continue to notice and assign meaning to everyday objects in the next meditation practice today. The aim is to intentionally bring bliss into your life by noticing what is already in your life, bringing you joy, peace, calm, and love. And being intentional in this noticing and choosing of objects so that we experience more of what it is we want to experience in our life. Instead of leaving it up to chance, we become an active creator in our lives. It's counterintuitive to take care of ourselves and our minds first, which is why airlines must repeat it to us repeatedly before each and every flight. So let's now walk around in our imagination and create powerful meaning in our lives. I again welcome you to close your eyes and take a deep, centering and grounding breath. And notice which of your senses are activated. You might start by focusing on your breath, noticing if it's deep or shallow. Where do you notice your breath in your body? You might observe that there's sounds you can hear in the room where you are. You might notice that there's sounds outside of the room. And there may be sounds further out in the distance. Just acknowledge each sound that you hear before moving on to the next. Can you use your imagination to hear music or an instrument playing far away or nearby? Notice any sensation you might be feeling. Do you feel hot or cold? Can you feel a breeze on your skin or any pressure where your body is in contact with the floor, chair, or bed? Now imagine that all your worries, emotions, stress, and fears are turning into bubbles. Each a different size depending on their intensity. The bubbles might also have a different shape or color. Notice the various forms and colors that these thoughts take as bubbly shapes. Then slowly and gently allow them to float away from your awareness. And as they float away, begin to notice new bubbles floating in, taking in their place in new colors and shapes. Notice the new vibrant colors and unique shapes floating towards you. Feel a sense of joy and fulfillment at seeing so many beautiful bubbles floating towards you. These bubbles represent objects in your life that hold deep meaning for you. It could be the sight of a butterfly in a field reminding you of a loved one, a higher power or order, love, peace, or calm. It could be the sight of a flower reminding you of the beauty in the world. When you see these objects throughout your day, they serve as a reminder to you of a favorite person or place or event, sound, smell, or touch. A favorite pen might remind you of beauty or friendship or purpose. Continue to focus on and explore all these beautiful bubbles, full of extraordinary meaning and inspiration. Make a list in your imagination of what holds meaning in your life. The meditation bell will sound to signal to us when 5 minutes of silence has elapsed. As we continue to explore the bubbles holding meaningful objects that can remind us of the beauty, love, peace, and joy that is all around us every day. When you're ready, slowly and gently bring your awareness back to the room where your body is resting. Take a slow, grounding breath as you return into your body and into the room. If you want, you can open your eyes. Take your time. Welcome back. Again, just notice where your attention went. Were you able to focus on the bubbles? Did you make a list of meaningful objects in your life that help you remember and feel empowered by significant events as you go through your day? Or did your attention wander somewhere else? Did you doze off? Did you feel restless, anxious to get back to the room? Did 5 minutes seem too long? Whatever happened is as it should be. There is no right or wrong. Simply practice being aware of what's happening. Make notes in your journal or share with others. There's just power to writing things down and sharing in a community. The last meditation for today serves to remind us that we can use and even call upon all our senses as sources of inspiration and joy. So again, I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep, grounding breath. I want you to think about and bring to your attention what your favorite sense is. Is it touch, taste, sound, sight, or smell? What sense do you love to experience? Tingling down your spine, or the windy breeze in your hair, caressing your face? The light touch of a loved one on your skin? The mouth-watering flavor of your favorite fruit? The sensation of chocolate as it melts in your mouth? The pleasant taste of your favorite dish? The cheerful sound of a baby cooing and laughing? The magical sound of your favorite instrument? The soothing sound of water and leaves rustling in a storm? The soft feel of your favorite sweater? The aromatic scent of your favorite flower? The fresh scent of morning dew on the damp forest floor? The cheerful sight of a chipmunk scurrying away to hide in a tree? Mine your experiences for your inspiration. Find the beauty that already exists all around you. Increase your awareness of it to experience it more frequently in your everyday life. Open up to, appreciate, accept, and tune into what is, what always is, what exists in every moment. Expand your thoughts and perceptions to include more of what you want to experience and feel in your day-to-day life. as experienced through your senses. Is there a memory that brings up an enjoyable sensation for you? An object that reminds you of love, beauty, peace, or calm? Make a list right now as you imagine the sensations you love to feel, taste, smell, see, hear. Get clear and specific so you can experience them fully while you meditate right now. The meditation bell will again sound in 5 minutes to let us know that the meditation is over. You want to take this time to focus on experiencing the many gifts life has to offer through your senses. When you're ready, slowly and gently bring your awareness back to the room. Take a slow grounding breath as you return to your body and into the room. And if you want, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. And again, notice where your attention went. Were you able to focus on experiences through your senses? Did you explore the diverse life experiences that stimulate our senses, from nature, friendship, music, or art? Were you able to add to your list of what these experiences mean to you? Or did you feel stuck, unease, your attention taking you somewhere else entirely? Again, there is no right or wrong. We're just practicing observing what is happening to gain insights into who we are, the experiences that bring us pain and those that bring us joy. To be aware of what it is happening, what is always happening, whether or not we choose to pay attention to it. So make notes in your journal, share your insights with others. There's power to writing things down. Thank you again for taking the time to practice with me today. Tomorrow we will take a further practice using all 5 of our senses as a point of focus for meditation. I'll be around for a few minutes just to see if there's any questions in the chat. And if you're watching the replay, you can see, or you can use the chat to send me questions or any thoughts. I look forward to hearing from you and have a wonderful day. Thank you.